Ken Haas. Welcome to this week's edition of Kenny's Two Pennies. This week, we're going to take a look at how the Bills can play spoiler when they can't qualify for the playoffs themselves. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hello, Syracuse fans. Want to know where I watch the Syracuse games? Right here at Dewey's Third Ward Tavern, Bridge Street in Seneca Falls. Want to watch the NFL? Dewey's has the NFL ticket. And also on Thursday nights, Dewey's has the NFL Network. So you don't have to worry about missing if you got cable. Dewey's broadcasts all Syracuse games, basketball and football. Dewey's has 21 televisions to watch all your sports action. Come to Dewey's Third Ward Tavern here on Bridge Street in Seneca Falls. I'll see you here. Well. When Trent Edwards returns, what happens? We start playing decent again. Why couldn't we play like this all through the year after that start? Well, what do you know? Buffalo decides they're going to play for pride, so they play spoiler to those Broncos out in Denver. Denver had a chance to cinch up the AFC West. But of course they say Jay Cutler and the Broncos have kind of stumbled as of late. And again, it looked like it was going to be another disaster for the way the Bills started. Heck, after the first quarter, what did Denver do? Gained 216 yards on offense, and how many did the Bills gain? -2. But something funny happened on the way to the second quarter. Buffalo decided to score on 5 unanswered possessions, and of course in the single-digit temperatures there in Denver, their kicker couldn't hit the side of a barn, even if it was from over 50 yards away. Hell, Denver raced out to a 13-0 lead, gaining all those yards, and they're down to their 5th, 6th, and 7th string running backs, it seems. Hell, their first running back went out because of an injury in the second quarter. Then their second running back went out with an injury, so they were reduced to their, what seems as though, their 7th string running back. Boy, where's Terrell Davis when you need him? I think I got that right. Oh, he's retired and he's up for the Hall of Fame. Excuse me. But is he going to get in the Hall of Fame with those few years of experience? A la Gale Sayers. Gale Sayers was more flashy. Terrell Davis, all you did was help Denver win 2 Super Bowls. But as far as stats, I don't know, maybe you do qualify. But let's get back to the game, shall we? Marshawn Lynch was in full beast mode, running for a 2-yard touchdown in the second quarter, and then promptly left with an injured shoulder. So it was up to fast Freddie Jackson to carry the load a la Russian. We then tied, and then we took the lead going into the second half. And then funny things happen when the Broncos decide to resort to exclusively passing, it seems. Cutler blitzed us for 359 yards through the air. But of course, we got the beneficiary of a fumble recovery. Let's also pass Freddie Jackson and Leotis McKelvin. Good kickoff return, setting us up in good field position. And then on that play in the third quarter probably, Freddie Jackson with a nice 65-yard run after the catch from a pass. And then our 7th round draft pick, Steve Johnson, catching a touchdown pass. And then in the fourth quarter, fast Freddie Jackson showing, even for all his speed, he can go into real beast mode when he needs to. Bouncing off a couple tacklers, then going into the end zone. But this was one of those games where it's better to be lucky sometimes than good. As many yards as Denver blitzed us with their offense, they outgained us by a 2-1 margin. Heck, 532 yards would win a game any day, it seems. But not this game. Cutler and the Broncos drove down to within our goal line. And then It's up to Mr. Longhair on the defense, Kawika Mitchell, with a nice interception there right near the goal line. Of course, Buffalo's known for when they're up, not putting games away. Heck, look what Mr. Turnover Machine, aka JP Luzman, did to us against the Jets. But thank God, Luzman's only a third stringer this time, even behind Gibran Hamden, who I kind of like to see get a little PT, maybe in the next game, even if we want to play spoiler against the Patriots. But it seems as though when Buffalo's up, they don't know how to close out a game. Again, we have to resort to sweating bullets to seeing if Buffalo can pull it out. And heck, Brandon Stokely twice had chances on the final 2 plays for Denver. The second time, he had the pass, but thank God we had a cornerback who could knock it away. And what the heck? Mr. McGee nearly intercepted the ball off the carom, but he couldn't keep feet in bounds. But guys, what do you know? Buffalo can't put it together during the season, but they sure know how to play spoiler. 30-23 over those Broncos. It's the first time since the late 60s we won out there in Denver. That's cause for celebration. Boy, I wish I had a nice glass of wine in my hand right now. I would have toasted the Bills on their thing. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do have something here. Yeah, look at this. A nice little thing of wine for all you peckerheads. 30-23. And let's hope we don't get bitch slapped by the Patriots next week. We could finish 8-8 and not a third straight 7-9. And by the way, guys, Happy New Year from Kenny's Two Pennies. I'm Ken Haas. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yowza! Guys, or whoever watches this, please don't ever do what I did 2 days ago, as those were some of the worst conditions I ever driven in. The best thing to do if you drive in a blizzard is don't. But you know what? Tractor trailers tried to, and I passed about 10 of them that went off the thruway. Heck, one of them looked pretty fouled up. But you know what? Even the big rigs like that can't handle snow. But of course, when you hear, it scares the daylights out of you. Put my face on your shirt.